Welcome to Policy on Demand's Week in Review. I'm Todd Metcalf. I think the key takeaways for this week are threefold. 1, bipartisanship is real. 2, ambition is not easily deterred. And 3, hope springs eternal even here in the capital of cynicism. What we've seen this week is after weeks of back and forth and what seemed to be failures and revivals of negotiations, we seem to have finally reached a bipartisan agreement between a group of Republican and Democratic senators and the White House. Now, only time will tell what the ultimate outcome is, but what we also know is that Democrats, despite this bipartisan victory, remain very ambitious with their domestic policy agenda and are moving forward with a second reconciliation bill. And it's that reconciliation bill where we expect significant tax changes. So clearly, whether it's the bipartisan infrastructure deal or Democrats pushing forward on their very ambitious agenda, hope springs eternal. Well, the questions I got really are twofold. Is anything really going to happen? And if so, how bad will it be? Well, what we've seen, if anything, with this bipartisan infrastructure deal is that the path to success for the Biden administration and for Democrats in Congress is likely to flow through the moderates. And what does that mean? That means that despite having $6 trillion worth of policy goals, those goals are likely going to have to be reconsidered, reevaluated, and moderated. Now, the path forward is not going to be smooth. It's likely to have many unexpected twists and turns, and probably, if my experience tells me anything, a few near-death experiences as well. Nevertheless, I believe that the political imperative for Democrats is that failure is not an option. Whether it's a large bill or a small bill, I believe that the overwhelming likelihood is that we're going to see tax policy changes before the end of 2021. I think that companies need to continue to focus on engaging with lawmakers. As I mentioned, I think that an outcome is far more likely than not. And it is at this moment, as these decisions are being made, that companies need to be engaging with policymakers to try to shape the policy that ultimately becomes the law into something that is manageable and keeps the economy competitive and them competitive.